The following program is a paid message from Mission Park Funeral Chapels and Cemeteries. The services featured in this program have been provided by Mission Park and others who are solely responsible for the content of the program.
Welcome to our Labor Day edition of Mission Park Cares.
You know, and as we come out of a long hot summer, we've got some really cool things to celebrate with students this year.
High school students are tuning up for an amazing fall with Youth Orchestras of San Antonio.
You know, and at St. Philip's College, there's going to be a new program that's going to be flying high with some brand new developments.
Wait till you hear the beautiful music coming from the First Presbyterian Church Choir.
But right now, we're very proud to unveil our partnership with St. Philip's College.
Take a look at the big surprise that happened this week.
Dick Tipp, CEO of Mission Park, is here along with Dr. Adina Loston, the president of St. Philip's College. And you just have a wonderful partnership, don't you? First of all, thank you both for being here.
Well, thank you.
My pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about how this came to be and what is the partnership that you have?
You know, what's interesting is we got a phone call and wanted to hear more about what Alamo Community Colleges were doing at St. Philip's College. And then I got the opportunity, and I do mean the opportunity, to meet Dr. Loston.
Yes.
And she is one amazing lady.
Dick actually has a very big surprise for you.
Well, we do.
And I'm going to let you, of course, do the honors, but I'll
Well,
let
thank you.
Go ahead and
Well, you
share
know,
that.
last week we got to go out to see Dr. Loston's another one of her incredible things from and it was the aviation technology school.
Okay.
And I noticed so many things. My father being an aircraft mechanic, and I noticed all the different things that were going on in there, but they needed a little bit of an upgrade. So we've decided that at Mission Park Cares, to help give a leg up, we're going to donate this aircraft to her school.
Oh my God! Now wait a minute. This is incredible. This is stunningly incredible. I am overwhelmed, overjoyed.
We saw all the things that they were working on, and some of them were a little dated, so we thought we'd probably try to help update. And you have such a tremendous staff and tremendous group of people working with you, and we just felt like they should have something a little bit more modern.
These guys are going to be overwhelmed. The president is overwhelmed. You know, we have never been given a plane before. We may get a check for a donation. This is the absolute, I told you, you're the godfather. So our FAA program, our aircraft technology program, is signature. It is accredited through the FAA, and so our students have wonderful opportunities. We've got great partnerships. We're located out Eastport, San Antonio. Yes, I claim it.
You hold your plane.
You hold your plane.
If only I'd known.
This airplane sits at International Airport right now, and we're going to have it relocated to your campus.
That is amazing. Oh my
I
gosh.
love you. I love you. I love you. Love you. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is incredible.
Well, each week, Mission Park Cares shares uplifting stories of people making a difference in our communities. And CEO of Mission Park, Dick Tipp, is here, along with the president of St. Philip's College, Dr. Adina Loston. And they're going to talk a little bit more about their partnership that benefits students. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Shelley. Thank you for everything you do. And you're right, I'm here with the Wonder Woman, Dr. Loston from St. Philip's College. And we got exposed to this partnership just recently. And
Most recently, yes.
And it's just wonderful what all they do, from culinary school to nursing to all the way up to aviation.
Yeah.
And we had a very big day this morning.
Extremely outstanding day this morning.
There's a monetary donation, there's time, and then there's the donation of a working aircraft, which is a huge, huge deal.
This is the donation of a century. This is the donation truly of a century. There are not many times when a person walks into your learning environment at St. Philip's College, and then 1 week later that they can turn it around and say, I've got something for you to update the training opportunities for your students. This was this morning. I am still overwhelmed, overjoyed. I've messaged it to every member of the college community to let them know we've got a plane coming that works. He says a Gulfstream G159, like I know about planes, but I do know about our aircraft technology program where we graduate students with 2-year degrees and certificates. It is certified, approved by the FAA, so it is a wonderful program. We've got great partnerships, and this just took us to a whole nother level in the stratosphere in terms of training our students with up-to-date modern equipment. And I love him, love him, love him. I told him any more kisses, his wife is going to have me arrested.
I'll take it.
I think it is so special. It really is.
You know, it was all started where a dear friend of ours, Ted Eccles, said, you've got to come see this college. And we're going to do some filming over there. And we did. And we got to meet Dr. Lawson. And she started showing us around. And it's absolutely magnificent. I mean, this community is so blessed, so blessed to have what we have on the east side of San Antonio. And if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. I promise you, it's just incredible, over the top, wonderful. And so we decided we need to start showcasing it and getting that message out a little bit more, Shelley.
And I want to say this all started with Philip Bakey, the gentleman that I met who knew Ted, who knew Dick, and it's grown. It's a partnership of three, and they have enjoined to say we're going to support St. Philip's College, and so we're the benefactors. We're the benefactors. We've only been in business for 124 years of existence, with almost 13,000 students, and so I am utterly overjoyed.
We love to bring you good news on Mission Park Cares.
And what could be better than hundreds of high school students at a very cool concert?
Now here's a preview of the Youth Orchestra of San Antonio. You know, I'm at Alamo Heights High School, and actually I went to school here, but I've never seen anything like this. And I'm with Troy Peters today. And Troy, I want you to tell me a little bit about the Youth Orchestra of San Antonio.
Well, we're really excited about YOSA going back into the Tobin Center this fall for a great season. On October 23rd, we're going to be presenting an amazing concert of music with this flutist named Mimi Stillman, who's coming from Philadelphia to work with our young musicians. And we're going to play a program of American music and music from all over the world that has this kind of energy about the frontier. And then we've got a season beyond that of lots more concerts at the Tobin Center. Not only these kids, but we've got 9 different orchestras with more than 400 young musicians.
It's incredible. Well, you know, you're kind of a fast talker, and I was watching how well you're working with all these. How many kids do you think you have in here today?
In this group, there are about 100 young musicians, and they're from all over the San Antonio area. Some of the best high school musicians in the area are in this group.
Okay, now, how about a preview?
Well, we're going to play a piece called Soul of Remembrance by Mary Watkins. This is beautiful, slow march of remembrance and community. I'd encourage people to just listen for this beautiful sweep and elegance of this music.
Sounds exciting. We're ready to hear. Wow, Troy, that was amazing. I mean, these kids are incredible. Now, question for you. Is there any room for any additional children for Youth Orchestra San Antonio, or is this just kind of maxed out?
So we are still hearing auditions. We're especially looking for brass players and bassoons, percussion, but we have room for lots and lots of different instruments. You can learn more about YOSA at yosa.org, yosa.org.
Incredible, incredible. Well, you're a really special guy to be able to put up with all of us, and especially the way you're putting this music together. It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
This fall, we're in for some uplifting music from churches all over the city.
So here's some uplifting, memorable music from First Presbyterian Choir. Welcome back to Mission Park Cares.
Dick, you took a tour of the aviation department at St. Philip's College. Will you show us what you saw?
Absolutely, my pleasure. It's so nice to be at St. Philip's College, you know, their aviation technology out here today, you know, and where I see a Bell helicopter, Tweety Bird, a Cessna 310. I mean, it looks like they've got a little bit of everything to be able to learn so much about aviation itself, which is obviously the way of the future. What a great facility to have to be able to educate and train and bring on our future technicians. You know, you've got some incredible breakout and breakdown of some engines. Of this particular one, you have a rotary engine over here. You've got a jet engine in here. You've got normally aspirated motors. This is the trainer, the Cessna 150 that most people learn to fly in. This is what I learned in the very beginning to fly in right there. You know, the engines that are back in the back are turboprops that are on stands to demonstrate how the aircraft can be worked on. And this would be the engine back here. Of course, this would be the drive, and it spins until such time as the compressor pushes enough air to make the propeller spin and turn. You know, I'm here with Larry Cannon at the St. Philip's College Aviation Technology. I hope I said that right, Larry.
Yes, sir, you did.
All right, and if you could give us a little insight as to what all you do here.
Well, we have, first let's start off with, we have a couple different programs. We actually have a high school program here. We take students called in our Aerospace Academy from about the junior level up through the senior level and give them a level 1 certificate to actually learn how to work on some of these aircraft. If they choose, after they get through there and they graduate from the high school, then they can come back and join our program and finish in what they call an airframe and power plant rating. That's actually a rating by the FAA. The other program we have is called the cohorts, where we bring in people that have basically no knowledge at all of aviation. Never touched an airplane in their life. We teach the basic skills here, taken all the way from zero to never touch an airplane, all the way up to being able to do sheet metal work, be able to understand these engines, how to take an engine apart, what are the components inside of the engines, how does it work together, how does an airplane actually fly. We teach physics. So we take it from all the way from zero to completion of walking out of the school with these certificates to be able to go and test to get their airframe and power plant ratings.
And so what would be the future for someone who has an A&P license, as you're saying?
Oh, it's endless. It's absolutely endless. Do you want to work on helicopters? Do you want to work on small airplanes? Do you want to work on commercial aircraft, jets, multi-engine airplanes? Do you want to work on a large reciprocating engine? Do you want to work on nothing but jet engines? It's endless on what you can do in this industry.
Well, so this is a highly sensitive, you know, area or expertise, but obviously the pay is going to be incredible.
Oh my gosh, we're booming right now. I can't say enough about the pay, and it just keeps going up. We've had people walking out of the school making money that I've never seen before in this industry.
Larry, let me ask you a question. So how many times a year can new students come in and start the program?
We do 2 starts a year, one in the fall, one in the spring. I highly recommend starting at the very beginning. We've had some students that's come in kind of in the middle of things, and it throws somewhat of a wrench into the process, but I would fall and spring for sure. You can always check our academic calendar, and it's going to tell you exactly when those dates are.
Well, I'll tell you what, St. Philip's College is doing wonderful things in every industry that I can tell us so far, and this is just another incredible facility.
Yes, sir.
that you know, people can learn right here in San Antonio at St. Philip's College.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining us on Labor Day weekend on Mission Park Cares.
We invite you to get young people involved in YOSA.
And if you're looking for a new career, please look at the opportunities at St. Philip's College.
Sharing good news and making life better is what this program is all about.
Because at Mission Park,
It's our mission to care.